Hola, my good people. So, my beautiful mother asked me to cook some breakfast for a small group of people, and hash brown casserole was on the menu. So, these are all the ingredients that I use. It's a very simple recipe, and I'm actually going to show y'all step by step how I did everything. So, that's just 1/3 cup of butter. So, I use 2 1/3 cups of butter. You double the recipe per bag of hash browns that you use. So, if you only use one bag of hash browns, then you only use 1 can of cream of chicken, 1/3 cup of butter. But since I doubled mine, you see me using 2 of everything. And also, make sure your hash browns are thawed out. You do not want your hash browns to be frozen. So, again, like I said, I'm just showing y'all how easy it is. I used the whole thing of sour cream. I only had the 16 ounce and then I had a smaller 8 ounce. I didn't have 2 bigger ones, but it still came out just as creamy, just as cheesy. So that really didn't make a big difference. So if you only have, like how I'm making mine, one big one, one small one, use it. It still turns out the exact same. That's my melted butter. Make sure you melt your butter before you put it in a bowl. And then I'm going to use some diced onions. So make sure you dice up some onions. I also minced up some fresh garlic because that's just my own personal preference. I feel like garlic just makes everything better. And also I did 4 cheese, shredded cheese, and then I did mild cheddar. Feel free to use whatever cheese you prefer. Yet again, like I always tell y'all, that is the joy of cooking in your own kitchen. You can put your spin on it and make it how you want it. That is my dad's finger in front of the camera. I apologize. We was in there talking. I'm like, Dad, I'm recording. Like, he didn't catch that drift until it was after too late before he put his finger in front of the camera. And then, of course, y'all know I season everything. If you're a salt and pepper type seasoner, I always say, God bless your soul, but that ain't me, baby. So that was onion powder. That was some jerk seasoning. Lord knows I jerk everything if I get a chance. It adds that spice, that extra flavor. It's just amazing. I no, it's not too much seasoning for those who just said that. Dang, she using a lot of seasoning. No, it's not. My Holy Spirit tell me when to stop. Plus, that's the stuff that I'm using. The like the jerk seasoning has salt in it, but the onion powder and honey garlic do not have salt in it. Plus, on top of that, that is a big bowl of hash browns, and it all absorbs and marries well. That is like a Romano cheese seasoning that I got like from Columbus or something when I was down there before. I'm always buying seasonings in different places. Just random because I cook so much. And then just some pepper and then some Dano's seasoning. Stir that baby all up. I'm going to stir mine off camera because it was a lot going on, as you can tell. And then I'm going to show y'all the consistency of how it should look. Then once you get that stirred all up, you just going to transfer it to a casserole dish. I think I cooked mine for about 55, 60 minutes at 375. And I topped it with more cheese. You don't have to top yours with more cheese if you don't want to before I put it in the oven. But I chose to because that's how I cooked it. And I also made some quiches. So I did some breakfast chicken and turkey quiches. And that is the finished product of my hash brown casserole. Everybody banged it. It was all gone. Because, baby, it was Slap City.